Hello and welcome to Clutch Conversations. My name's Cannon. This is Zach. Welcome to our first episode. We did this at our school and we had a lot of fun with it, so we're going to bring it to y'all. We think we have a lot of fun stuff to talk about. It's going to be mainly basketball, but we're also going to talk about like life in general, maybe some pop culture, and then, just whatever comes to our mind. I'm very off the wall. I have no filter, and then Zach's pretty good at reacting to it. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. Getting into our first episode is going to be the NBA seed predictions and power rankings. So we're going to go through the whole Western Conference, give you all the reason why we think teams are ranked where they are, and then same thing with the power rankings. So I'm going to let Zach tell y'all a little bit about himself.
Yeah, my name's Zach. I think you guys got that.
Yeah.
At Cannon in school, got forced into doing some radio stuff. It was actually really fun.
Yeah,
except
most
for the
of the
fact we were in a 4x4 room with no AC, and sometimes took 5 hours to get it finished. And then even after that, sometimes it wouldn't even go in the air. So, but yeah, we enjoyed it. We both love basketball.
Yeah,
we have a great dynamic. He's definitely more out there, and I just react to it and a little more measured. But
yeah,
we have a lot of fun, and that's what makes it funny. So,
100%.
Yeah, but we're ready to get into these power rankings. We will start the West. I think that's fair.
Yeah,
because the East, a little boring.
Yeah,
and the West a little more exciting.
The champion is going to come out of the West.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, we both agree with that. So for my 15 seed, because we're going to go 15 through 1 here, I think you might have a similar answer. I have the Jazz here. Yeah. Super young, obviously. Some young talent. Ace Bailey in the draft, obviously. He looked pretty good in preseason. Keontae George has flashed quite a bit. But outside of those two, I think the rest of their young core is just not at a level where they are ready to compete with the rest of the NBA.
And who knows how long Lauri Markkanen is going to be there. I mean, he could get dealt before the trade deadline. He could get dealt at the trade deadline, or even if he doesn't get dealt at all, I still don't think that they have what it takes to be in the top 14, to be honest.
Exactly.
I mean, I think Kyle Filipowski did really well towards the end of last year, but who knows how to gauge that, because at the end of the year is whenever you, as a tanking team, you're playing a lot of young talent to see what you have. So he was getting a lot of shots up. He had a couple game winners. I remember that, but I don't really know how his game translates. I mean, it translated in those games, but Lofton Jr.?
Kenny Lofton?
Yeah, Kenny Lofton had games like that too.
Yeah.
And now he's in China. So it's like, I don't know. So yeah, I agree with everything you said. I'm glad that they got off of Colin Sexton. Don't know his dynamic with, the Hornets yet, but we'll see. And yeah.
It'll be interesting. I like how you mentioned that hard to gauge the end of the season performances. I remember us being here in Oklahoma, Xavier Simpson a couple of years ago, a 5'8" skyhook specialty guy. He had a triple-double in the game at the end of the year. So
so did Jay Will. So
yeah, it's just unreliable.
I don't know.
And you really can't take much from those games. Teams are running on fumes, and the good teams are just chill until the postseason.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
But yeah, we both don't think they just have the talent. Moving on. So for my 14 seed, I have the Pelicans.
Okay.
And this boils down to one guy, Zion Williamson. I just don't trust that he'll stay healthy. Even if he is healthy, Willie Green. I know you have your problems with Willie Green. Yeah. You've made that pretty clear in our conversations.
If we ever get big on this podcast, Pelicans fans and Pelicans media will never speak to me. I'm not going to be allowed to speak on the Pelicans.
In New Orleans.
I'm not going to be allowed to speak on the Pelicans. They're going to go through my old tweets and be like, "Oh my god."
Good thing there's not a lot of Pelicans fans out there. Sorry, Pelicans fans. But if you're listening,
all 12 of them. Shout out JJ Redick.
Yeah.
He was right for that.
Shout out to 12 listening if you are. I love the addition of Jeremiah Fears. I'm not sure about the acquisition of Jordan Poole. I just don't think when you're a young team, that's like the kind of guy you get.
Yeah. He's just a younger CJ McCollum.
Yeah, exactly.
To me, I mean, with the Warriors, he was great on that championship run. After that, he was kind of got hit in the face by Draymond, sent to the Wizards. Now CJ's with the Wizards. They're the kind of, I don't know. They're very similar to me. They ISO. They're not really passing players at all. They can, but they don't.
Yeah.
And then, they're really just shoot first points. I mean, I think they're both labeled as twos, but they handle the ball a lot. So, I don't know. It's just a weird dynamic, but I agree with you. I really like Jeremiah Fears. I really like Derek Queen. I really like Trey Murphy. I like Herb Jones. I like a lot of their pieces, but they don't mesh.
They've always had the talent. They've always had the talent.
Oh, yeah.
Over the past 5 years.
I mean, bro, they've made the play-in multiple years. They made the playoffs without Zion, with Jose Alvarado as a rookie, Herb Jones as a rookie, Trey Murphy as a rookie against the Clippers whenever they made the play-in. Shout out Brandon Ingram. He's the only reason that they made it. But, he's had the talent, Willie Green, and they blame David Griffin. They fire him. Then they hire Joe Dumars. Who knows what he's going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, his first trade as a Pelicans GM was giving up next year's first-round pick whenever they know. I mean, I have them ranked at 13. I know we haven't gotten there yet, but they're not going to be a top 10 play-in team in the West, and you gave up your first-round pick next year unprotected for Derek Queen? It's weird. I don't know.
They must love Queen.
They must love Queen. I don't know. Something about Queen in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And he's already kind of big. That jambalaya is going to get to him.
Yeah.
It's going to be like Zion.
The Zion effect doesn't wear off on Derek Queen.
But 14 is where I got the Blazers.
Okay.
I love Scoot Henderson. I love Tamani Kamara. I love that they got off Anthony Simons because he's a really good player and he's probably going to win you more games than you want. I like that they're going full on a rebuild. I like that they got rid of DeAndre Ayton and now Donovan Clingan can be the five-man. We're going to see what we get out of Shaedon Sharpe if he can stay healthy. I really like what they have going on. I think they're a really good young team. I just don't know if they have the experience. I'm going fully healthy on this. So, if Zion stays healthy, I'm still not very high on the Pelicans, but I have them above the Trailblazers. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Pelicans, I think, have a little more older.
Mm-hmm.
They have a little bit more older pieces, established pieces, you could say. Danny Avdija is probably the one established guy on
they got
the
Dame, but he's going to be out all year.
Yeah, exactly.
Drew Holiday, I don't think he's going to be there for very long.
Yeah.
So it's we'll see.
Yeah, they got some veterans, but they're not veterans that will impact winning as much.
Yeah, Drew Holiday impacts winning whenever he's on a winning guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever he's on a team like the Bucks or the Celtics or even the Pelicans, whenever he was with them, he impacts winning whenever you're actually in games that you can win.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be in games that they can win very often.
Yeah. It probably wasn't the best way to say Drew Holiday doesn't impact winning. I just mean...
No, I get you.
On an ingoing team.
If you're on a team that's not in a position to win at all and you're down by 30, how can you impact winning?
He's a great ceiling raiser.
Yeah.
Floor raiser, though, not as much.
Facts. That's perfect. That's perfect.
But yeah, I love their talent,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm excited to watch them this year, actually. So, moving on. 13, I have the Kings.
Okay.
They just signed Russell Westbrook a couple days ago as we're filming this. Number 18. God, it's just... players at the tail end of his career.
It's like Shaq 36
yeah,
of the Celtics.
It's just... we love Russ.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Russ, but... Not sure how much that's going to help them. We've had concerns about their spacing, obviously, and obviously that doesn't address that issue.
No.
And they have good players, obviously, but the West is just so stacked.
Yeah.
And I just think other teams will leap them.
No, I agree. At number 13 is where I have the Pelicans. I already gave my explanation there. I think Zion, if he's healthy and he shows what he's got, like he had in that play-in game versus the Lakers, whenever he basically carried them to the win, then I'm talking about a different Pelicans team. But if I'm talking about the Pelicans that I've seen with Zion healthy, he just doesn't win games, really. I mean, he's going to put up 35 and have 10 highlight plays, but I don't know if they'll win. So I got them at 13. Plus, I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up dealing one of Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, one of those guys, because, I know they're on extensions, but they need draft picks.
Yep, no doubt.
And everybody always says Zion's happy in New Orleans, but why does it always come out that he's not? Somebody's got to know something, and it's just, I don't know. I don't think he's happy in New Orleans. I think he wants to be in a big market because he's a big market name.
Yep.
So, we'll see.
Yeah, and I thought he would head for the big market early in his career, but I like what you mentioned there. We've talked about the Pelicans a lot. Trey Murphy, I really want to see him.
They're just a question mark, really.
They are, and I love Trey Murphy. I really want to see him in an environment where he can really blossom.
The Pelicans are like the 76ers of the West.
Yeah.
Because there's so many question marks. Young talent is there. Jared McCain and, his comparison would be like, I don't know, maybe Jeremiah Fears or Trey Murphy. Yeah. Just two young guys that can go out there and get you 20. And then you have an injury-ridden star. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah. It's a good comparison.
It's weird.
But hopefully Trey Murphy gets the room to really take that next step.
I think without Brandon Ingram there, he'll be an all-star.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
He has that potential.
I think if the Pelicans have an all-star, I think it might be Trey. I don't think it'd be Zion, if I'm being honest. Because I don't know if Zion's going to have enough games under his belt.
Yeah, that's right. That's
those hamstrings, bro.
Imagine Zion in an all-star game.
Yeah, that'd be nasty.
It would be. It's probably where you'd shine best.
Yeah.
No 100%. running. Okay. Okay, moving on. I have the Blazers at 12, so we talked about the Blazers. I'm really high on their young core. Like we mentioned, I mean, not much else to say there. I'm just really high. I love Tumani Kamara.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the future, a possible defensive player of the year candidate.
Oh, yeah.
He's one hell of a
He can switch 1 through 5.
Yep.
I mean, he's one of the most versatile defenders in the league, and he made all defensive team on a really bad team. So,
yeah.
You know, that's saying a lot.
And
Plus, he's so young.
And in that market, it's impressive to get that national media recognition.
Mm-hmm. And number 12 is where I got the Suns.
Okay.
I like what they did in the draft. I don't really like the Jalen Green move. I mean, you saw how it worked out with Bradley Beal. I mean, obviously they got off that contract. Thank God. They were trying to for years. But I don't know how Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and all the other guys meshed in. I don't know how that's going to work. I have full faith in Devin Booker. That's why I have them above other teams where I don't know if they have as much talent as the Pelicans as an overall team or as much talent as the Trailblazers as an overall team. But I have them higher because I think Devin Booker is going to will them to a lot of wins that they shouldn't have.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think we've talked about Booker being at the 1 this year, having the ball in his hands a lot. I think it's really going to elevate his game. But again, the pieces are weird around him. And this is one of those teams, if Devin Booker gets hurt, they could drop 14, 15. They could drop bad, end up in that top 5, bottom 5, actually, not top 5 situation.
Top 5 pick, though.
A lot of variability, but I don't
even know if they have their pick because of the KD trade.
That's right. So, eesh. Not a great position they're in. You have Devin Booker, but that's it.
Yeah.
He's one hell of a player, but you gotta build around him. Yeah. And they just haven't done that.
Who do you got at 11?
At 11, I have the Suns, so I have them there.
Okay.
Just explain why.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
I got the Spurs at 11, but I got an asterisk next to the next 2 teams after the Spurs just because they're so hard to rank to me. I love Victor Wembanyama. I love what they're building as a whole. Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox. I love their team. I don't know where Dylan Harper's going to fit in, if he's going to come off the bench as the number 2 pick. But that's up to the Spurs and what they see. I wish that we'd gotten more out of Jeremy Sohan up to this point. I was high on him coming out of Baylor. I thought he was he's been a pretty good defensive player. Yeah. I wouldn't say he's been the defensive player that I thought he was going to be. Definitely not the offensive player that I thought he could turn into with his size and his length. And I mean, he showed ball handling ability at Baylor, but we saw how that went. Whenever he was a Spur, they tried him out at point guard. That didn't work well. But I don't know. I like their team. I want to see how they work together, and I wouldn't be surprised if I got the Spurs 11. I wouldn't be surprised if they jumped up to 7 or 8.
I agree. I completely agree. Really, another team that could fall anywhere within a wide range, and I'm just super excited to watch them play this year. I have them at 10, so I have one spot up, and I'm just rooting to see Wemby in somewhat of a high stakes game.
Oh yeah,
even play in. I just want to see how he performs. And
bro's gonna drop 50.
Yeah. Fun team to watch. I mean, it's one of those teams that even if they're not the best record-wise, they're going to be must-see TV because of Wemby. I really want to see Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle in year 2 after winning Rookie of the Year. He had a nasty dunk in their latest preseason game, and I think he's going to elevate his game as well, improve his shooting. And that team could, like Cannon said, raise a few spots here in the West, especially with injuries. You never know. Mm-hmm. And I'm super excited to watch the Spurs there. So who you got at 10? I
got the Kings at 10.
Okay.
A little bit higher, but I also have an asterisk next to them because I don't know, man. Zach LaVine is such a talent. I hate seeing him on teams that just are so content with being in the play-in. I'm so tired of seeing Zach LaVine just compete for a play-in because he's a tough shot maker. He can get to his spots. He can shoot with the best of them. I mean, it seems like every game I've ever watched of Zach LaVine, he hits at least six threes. So, I mean, I love watching Zach LaVine hoop. I love watching Domantas Sabonis hoop. He's one of my favorite players in the league to watch. He's not great on defense, but he gets his everywhere else. I mean, he's going to out-rebound you the best he can, even that, he's undersized for a center. He's going to get assists. He's going to try and shoot the 3 ball, which he's shown here and there throughout his career. Yeah. He's gonna get to his spots and he's gonna eat wherever he can. I don't know how I feel about the Westbrook signing yet. They got Dennis Schroeder. We're gonna see how it all goes. But like you said, they don't really have spacing, so I can't put them any higher. But I don't know. They're more established than a lot of the players on the Spurs. They have a lot more experience come postseason or play-in time. Especially with those 2 dudes from the Bulls, they got a lot of experience in the play-in.
Oh yeah, they do.
So I'm just taking them a little higher.
Yeah, that completely makes sense. I think Sabonis is one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Really, a top 5 center.
Oh,
you would say.
Oh yeah,
top,
I would say top 5.
Top
sure.
5, top 7. At top 7 at least.
Yeah.
Really underrated. You mentioned Dennis Schroeder and Westbrook, and they also have Devin Carter, their young point guard.
I saw somewhere where they were planning on maybe shipping him off.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
I would ship him off just for that hairline. That hairline is bad, bro.
It's a struggle.
It's like a wishbone.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
He's still holding on to them curls.
There you go.
With a hat, I bet you it looks fine.
Yeah, with the flow.
But he's not wearing a hat in the league. He got the headband on. It's not hiding nothing.
Go Alex Caruso.
Oh, yeah.
And Nick Clifford, I like the pick.
I love Nick Clifford, yeah.
Great pickup. Colorado Springs legend. My brother played against him. Club basketball in 4th grade. Called him Urkel because he wore glasses. And he looked
Nick
like
Clifford did?
He did.
Did he get buckets?
He got buckets. In 4th grade, everyone knew this kid's nice.
Yeah, bro.
Really good player. And I'm happy to see he got drafted.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he'll actually make an impact.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Really good 3-and-D player. Moving on, though. So I had the Spurs at 10. I have the Grizzlies at 9. And
we agree.
Okay, so this is the... Besides the Jazz, but that was easy to pick.
Jazz
we agree. Again, it just... Shipped out Desmond Bane.
That's the worst trade they could have made, bro.
For KCP.
Desmond Bane is so good, too.
Yeah, we both didn't understand that at all.
Makes no sense.
John Morant, obviously one of the most electric players in the NBA. Can he stay out of trouble? Can he stay healthy? Huge question marks. And this team is just...
It's weird, man. Like, it's one of those teams where they have 2 All-Stars. They have great defensive players. Jaren Jackson Jr., Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep.
I mean, he doesn't rebound for shit, but I mean, he's gonna block shots. He's gonna get some steals here and there. He's gonna impact games on the defensive end. John Morant, like you said, he can go out there and get you 40 and 13, 14 assists. I mean, he's a really good playmaker. He's athletic. He's impossible to stop. Whenever the game comes down to like a game-winning shot and John Morant has the ball, if I was on the other side, I'm nervous as hell because he gets to that rim, he gets to his spots, and he's gonna finish. Yeah. So, but they're so weird, man. Like, I don't know what's going on over there, but that's as high as I can put them comfortably.
Weird's a good word for this team, and they always have injury concerns too.
Yeah,
their team's always injured. They're just unreliable, unfortunately, because a couple of years ago they were in the Western Conference semifinals with the Warriors.
They look good too.
They look good. They competed with the Warriors, won the championship that year.
Taylor Jenkins was a great coach. I don't know why they let go.
Let him go.
They had no healthy players, and they fired him.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. Before the NBA. Everybody blames the coaches. I don't get it.
Yeah, and Michael Malone.
Unless it's Willie Green.
We got to keep Willie Green around. Apparently he's got it all figured out. He just doesn't got the talent, even though he's had all the talent. Some
go be a preacher.
Cognitive dissonance going on in that ownership group, obviously. Yeah. Hey, they're not the Saints. They don't care. Okay. Yeah. Moving on. Got the Warriors at 8.
Okay. I got the Warriors a lot higher than you did.
Okay, so this one we disagree on. They just really didn't do much. They picked up Big Al, Big Al Horford. Again, he's joining Celtic Shaq, Kings Russ. It looks like.
Yeah.
And it just he's at the end. Re-signed Jonathan Kuminga for $24 million a year. We've talked about it. They were kind of forced into that. You don't want to let him go,
but you also can't find a trade.
Can't find a trade, so just sign him, I guess. Yeah. Maybe he takes an elevated role. I just don't see. He hasn't up to this point in his career. He's one of those players who's decent at some things, but he's not great at any one thing.
But he's also not like a jack of all trades.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think the G League Ignite ruined a lot of people's futures.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I feel like if he was in a system in college,
you can learn how to play.
Yeah.
And
put him at Kansas.
Yeah.
Just don't turn into Josh Jackson. You're good.
Exactly. That's one.
He kind of reminds me of Josh Jackson.
He does.
Athletic as hell. Small forward, like 6'8".
Yep.
Get to the rim, dunk on you. Yep. Play defense whenever he wants to.
When he wants
talk shit.
Yep. He just doesn't want to.
But at least he doesn't have a drinking and weed problem that we know of.
We know of. You never know.
But I don't know.
He also I wonder how his dynamic is with Steve Kerr.
Oh, I feel like he hates Steve Kerr. Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't like a coach that says that he doesn't really believe in me and plays Moses Moody over me. I'm a better player than Moses Moody. Have you seen Moses Moody's hairline?
Talk about hairlines.
Bro, I can't be talking, bro. I need to go to Turkey. Look at that.
Not bad. It's not that bad.
I don't know, bro. Bro, my barber told me that I might have to make a trip to Turkey. And I said, you're right. I've been thinking about it.
Get over there. Gotta get over there.
I already follow Now Hair Time on Instagram.
Is that in Turkey?
Yeah, it's in Turkey.
Oh, okay.
Bro, a lot of professional athletes go there.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotta get locked in with her. I know Travis Kelce went to Turkey.
Really?
He got his hairline revamped.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was whenever he was with the Black Queen, though, not Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I think so.
If he was with Taylor Swift at the time, he wouldn't have gotten it done.
Yeah, probably not.
God, I hate Taylor Swift, too. We can't talk about that. Okay, where are we at? We're at. You're at 8.
What were we gonna talk about?
Yeah,
Warriors 8. Warriors 8.
I got you.
Curry's great. Draymond's Draymond. Kaminga's Kaminga. Pajemski thinks he's next up. He's not. That's pretty much all we gotta say about that team.
I fucking hate Brandon Pajemski. Okay, at number 8, I got the Mavericks.
Okay.
I'm very high on Cooper Flag. I love what Anthony Davis does. I love Kyrie. He's one of my favorite players in the league. I love that he does not care what anybody thinks about him. But who knows when he's going to be back from his injury. Jaden Hardy, I was expecting more out of you, sir. Another G League Ignite issue. Only dude at G League Ignite that was awful his first couple years was Dyson Daniels, and now he's good.
Yep.
And it's because he left New Orleans.
Almost as if coaching matters.
Yeah, literally. Quinn Snyder saved that man.
Yep.
Wait, not Quinn Snyder.
Yeah.
Okay, bad.
Yep.
Look at me, knowledge.
There you go.
But, all right.
Great glasses collection.
Oh, yeah. Bro, he always looks tough with his hair slicked back.
Yep.
But, anyways, I love what the Mavericks got going on. I don't know what they're going to do with the one in Kyrie's absence. Obviously hate the Luka trade. I think it was the most stupid trade of all time. But I don't think they're in a bad spot.
I don't either.
You trade Luka for the number 1 pick. I mean, you got the best thing you could.
Yep.
You got Cooper Flag. You got Anthony Davis. Obviously, the Cooper Flag pick wasn't made from the Lakers trade, but you ended up getting it. I think there was some rigging going on, but it's all right.
I agree.
But yeah, I mean, I love what they got going on. I just don't know how high I can put them because Kyrie's hurt, and we don't know if AD's going to get hurt, and Cooper Flag is tough.
You don't think D'Lo's raising their ceiling?
Hell no. That's why I didn't even mention him as like a player, bro. He's like a one night stand with somebody.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, can be one of like the smoothest players.
It's like a girl goes out to a bar, guy walks up to her, "Hey, what's up? I got ice in my veins." And then takes her home. She's like, "Oh, I love D'Lo. He's so nice. He treats me right." Second day, domestic abuse. That's what D'Lo is.
That took a turn.
That's what D'Lo is.
Jesus.
That's what D'Lo is, bro.
I mean, the NBA doesn't mind the domestic abuse.
Neither does the NFL, bro.
Yeah, they don't care.
Quinshon Judkins, I got him on my fantasy team. I saw what he did in that elevator. But guess what?
Hey, money.
He got me 30 points today.
Money's money for the owners.
It's all right.
And fantasy points.
Oh yeah. Fantasy points above all.
Yeah, that's what matters.
At 7, I got the Lakers. This is so off topic. It's all right. At 7, I got the Lakers.
Yeah.
I don't know how high I could put them, but I also don't want to go too low. I still don't know about their defense at all. That's been the issue for the past couple years.
Yep.
They had Anthony Davis, and there were still question marks about the defense. And now they don't have Anthony Davis. They got DeAndre Ayton, who doesn't want to rebound, doesn't want to play defense, doesn't want to go in his car whenever there's ice outside. I don't know what's going on with DeAndre Ayton.
Doesn't want to shave either.
Yeah, he looks awful.
Yep.
But I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. Luka is gonna get you a lot of wins. LeBron is gonna get you wins. But I don't know how many they can get collectively just because the other pieces, I'm not super high on Austin Reeves. I think if he was on any other team in the NBA, he might only average like 10 or 11 points. I think he's a golden boy in LA because he has a great story.
Yep.
He was undrafted, went to Wichita State, wasn't very good, went to OU, ended up playing well, then got an undrafted contract whenever. I mean, apparently he had offers to get drafted by the Pistons or whatever, declined it so that he could sign with the Lakers. I don't know how true any of that is. But, I mean, it's a good story. It's a feel-good story. He's solid, but I don't think in any other market he would average 15 or more. So
definitely wouldn't get the calls he gets.
No, exactly. So, I don't know. I'm just not super high on the Lakers. Plus, you don't know what you're going to get out of LeBron. I mean, we've been saying it for the past 6 years.
Yep.
He's old, father time's ticking, but, I mean, it still hasn't. But this could be the year.
It could be.
You never know.
It'll happen someday.
I'm hoping it's not.
Maybe. And he's out for the beginning of the season. They say they might take that until the end of November, just to make sure he's 100%. We'll see what they look like in the first month and a half.
Yeah. You see that Jackson Hayes must play for the Serbian national team to play with Luka?
Sir.
Speaking of domestic violence, Jackson Hayes. But he doesn't get he's not a good player.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So how does he get that?
Yeah, so you're just like, what are you doing, man?
It's because he's a Laker.
Yep. Lakers get a pass for everything.
Bags.
I got the other LA team at 7.
Oh, that's another big discrepancy.
This is a huge discrepancy, but I'm going to preface this by saying it's only based on injury projections. I just don't trust, again, that they'll stay healthy. They're old team, man.
James Harden's old.
Kawhi, tree stuff. Yeah, well, nothing's going to happen, but we know that. I mean, you think they care about trees? I don't even care about domestic violence, man.
Exactly.
But again, it's just injuries. That's only fully healthy. I would have him as a top 4 seed.
Oh, yeah.
Just to put that context in there. Bradley Beal, they picked him up. Brooke Lopez, Zubats.
Yeah.
Weird. I always say Zubac.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Zubac.
That's what they called him whenever he was in LA.
Nice.
On the Lakers.
In LA.
Yeah. Bro didn't even have to move houses whenever he got traded. It must be nice.
Now he's in Inglewood in the new arena with the ball.
Honestly, fire. Do you know what this Clippers team kind of reminds me of? That Lakers team with Russ, DeAndre Jordan,
all the
LeBron,
dudes.
Carmelo, all those old men.
Yeah,
that's kind of what this reminds me of. But I mean, I think this is better. It's less dudes with egos. I mean, yeah, they got James Harden, but he's a dude with the ego that's still going to give you 12 assists.
Yeah.
So, that's why I'm a little bit higher on him.
Yeah, they have a crap ton of talent.
Oh yeah,
old talent, but talent not the less. But again, that's experience that we've talked about. Yeah. Experience clearly matters, at least somewhat. And if they're fully healthy, yeah, I can see them being a top 4 seed.
And number 6, I got the Timberwolves.
Okay.
I don't really have too much to say about them. The only reason I don't have them in the top 3 or 4 is because I don't know what version of Julius Randle we're gonna get. If we get All NBA Julius Randle, I can see them being a 3 seed. If we get Julius Randle after his first All NBA season, I think they could drop to 7 or 8. Rudy Gobert went bald. I don't know what that's going to do for his hooping ability, but he did it. He had a nice hairline before. I don't know why he did that. But I don't know what version of Julius Randle we're getting. They lost Nickeil Alexander-Walker. People aren't talking about that enough.
Huge loss.
Dante DiVincenzo's great, but I don't think he's going to cover that Nickeil Alexander-Walker role nearly as well as Nah is. Mike Conley's old. Anthony Edwards is a beast. Naz Reid, I love him. Shout out to him. I mean, he went through a hard offseason. Yeah. Prayers up to him. But I just don't know what version of these players we're going to get. I know what version of Anthony Edwards we're going to get. Aside from that, I have no idea. So that's why I have them at 6, because I think Anthony Edwards is that good. So even if we get those worst versions of them, I can see them being anywhere from 6 to 8.
Yeah. They made the conference finals last year.
Yeah.
Obviously, Julius Randle, like you said, first year when he goes somewhere, you're like, dang, this guy is unbelievable. And then kind of drops from there. Yeah. Really depends on him, his play. Rudy Gobert, imagine he just learns how to shoot threes and he's just crazy ball.
That'd be the craziest thing.
7-foot Kyrie. But yeah, just, again, not a lie. I know they're going to try to get Bones Highland some more minutes this year and Rob Dillingham, but kind of the same player. Yeah. Really small, twitchy guards that can't play lick at defense. No. Let's just throw that out there. And aren't the greatest, more willing playmakers out there.
I mean, I just really hope that Rob Dillingham gets a lot more minutes this year.
He's fun to watch.
Oh yeah,
he's fun to watch.
Yeah,
but it's just like, again, he's an overtime elite player. Talk about the Thompson twins. They don't learn how to play in a system sometimes. Yeah. And they're under Mike Conley though, so you would think they would get some pointers from him, but maybe not. But yeah, we'll see what happens with them. Anthony Edwards, obviously MVP candidate.
Oh yeah.
Teaser for our next episode. Award predictions.
Oh yeah.
Anthony Edwards might be up there for MVP.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Okay, moving on though. I have the Mavericks at 6. We talked about them. Love Cooper Flag. I'm super high on Cooper Flag. They experimented with him at point guard in the preseason. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, the regular season is a different animal. It's 82-game grind for a rookie.
Yeah.
With that much expectation, but I think he's special.
Oh yeah.
I think he's one of them ones. And love AD. 80 with the glasses, maybe.
Yeah, he might be top 5.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, just a lot of talent, obviously. I'm just high on Cooper Flagg. It really comes down to Cooper Flagg. If Cooper Flagg's that guy, they could be top 4.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He struggles a little bit, is a little inconsistent. We could be 6 to 8, like we have him, and that's my explanation.
You're talking about Cooper Flagg being one of them ones, almost like it just reminded me that I forgot to mention Carter Bryant for the Spurs. I love that pickup for the Spurs. Carter Bryant in the preseason and in the summer league, he had some of the nastiest blocks. His defense was crazy. If he can develop a 3-point shot just in the corner, that makes the Spurs even higher for me. Like I said, I have them anywhere from 11 and 9. They might be above that if Carter Bryant is as good as he seems.
He flashed. He flashed on the defense.
I gotta show love to Carter Bryant because he's just nasty to me. He's an all-around athlete and he does what it takes to win. And I love players like that. But
I bet when you said Cooper Flagg is one of them ones, the name that was coming out of your mouth next was no one would have guessed Carter Bryant.
No one would have guessed Carter Bryant? Well, it's because he wears number 11. It's because he wears number 11. And then I heard you say one of them ones. Oh, and he's a rookie, so it just in my head. Yeah.
The phonetics.
Yeah, all right, exactly. Okay. And number 5 is where I got the Warriors. So I'm really high on the Jimmy Butler trade. I love that for them. I think he fits them perfectly. After they made that deal, obviously in the playoffs they didn't play as well as they wanted to. Got bounced pretty early to their standards at the time, because after that trade they looked like the best team in the league almost, behind the Thunder and obviously the Cavs, but they looked really good and they weren't losing a lot of games at all. We questioned on our radio show at the school, like, how is this going to work with Jimmy Butler and Draymond together? But it seems like both of them are dudes with crazy personalities who just work together.
Yep.
So, I'm not going to compare them to Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman at all, but both of them have crazy personalities and they work together. I think it's just they feed off of each other's crazy and they both just want to win. So that's why I got them at 5. Plus, obviously, they still got Steph Curry. Obviously, he's an older guy, but you know what you're getting out of Steph Curry. The way he plays, he can play till he's 45. Like, he's just, he'll slow down, but I just love Steph. I'm really high on how well he can still carry a team at this age. And, we already mentioned Pods. I don't like Pods. Kuminga, I don't know how much of a role he's going to play, but
Moody has a bad hairline.
Yeah, exactly. Moody's got a bad hairline. That's all we got to say. But, just the big, quote-unquote, big 3 of Jimmy Butler, Draymond, and Steph Curry. I say big 3 just because Draymond is not really a member of a big 3 anymore. Right. But, I'm really high on that trio, and I think that they can carry the Warriors to a 5 seed.
And you can never count out Curry, man.
Yeah,
Curry's Curry, and he'll produce at a high level
exactly
till the day he retires, like you mentioned. At 5 of the Timberwolves, again, that's solely because
so that's not too much of a
not too much. All our standings are pretty close. I think the biggest difference was the Clippers actually, and
because I still haven't even said the Clippers.
It's coming up.
Exactly.
Maybe no. Okay, never mind. Not number 1. But for the Timberwolves,
I got them at 1.
For the Timberwolves, it's Anthony Edwards all the way. Like I mentioned, I think high chance to be the MVP of the league. He can take him as high as not 1 or 2, in my opinion. Like you said, he's just that good. I think he'll have that MVP season. Why I'm at 5. At 4, I have the Lakers. Okay. I don't want to fall for the Lakers bait, like everyone does every year. And now that LeBron is out, we're unsure about his health, and I saw him in the preseason. Might be regretting this pick a little bit.
I don't want to fall for the Lakers
we'll
bait,
see if
everything's fun.
I'm falling for the bait.
Yeah. Hey, it's all right though. They got Luka.
Let's see if the weight loss world tour is for real.
What's crazy to me is that they upped his weight on the listing. Yeah, it went from like 225 to 240.
So do you think he gained weight, or they were lying last year?
I think.
Or do you think he starts the season good and then?
I think he probably got up to like 260 last season.
Yeah.
Because he came into the league at like 225. Yeah. That's what he was listed at. So they just never changed that. And obviously he did put on weight from that rookie season. His rookie year, he was skinny as hell. So you see the difference from then to last year. Obviously there's a huge difference. But from last year to this year, there's a huge difference. So I think he was probably 225 as a rookie last year, probably around 260 mark. And then they got him to his actual weight now, which is probably like 240, 235. So
yeah, that makes sense for sure. And The Lakers, this is the pick for me at 4.
Yeah.
I'm most uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
Just want to preface that. But who do you got it for?
I got the Rockets.
Okay.
I might regret putting them here. I might want to bump them up one, but for right now, I'm pretty confident. Amen Thompson, I love him. Fred VanVleet, I think that's being downplayed with how big of a blow that is to them, because now you put Reed Shepherd in, possibly, who didn't get much tick at all his rookie year.
No.
And whenever he did not look good. In the Summer League, he looked great, but Summer League's a different animal than an 82-game regular season whenever you're trying to fight for a top 3, top 4 seed and, home court advantage in the playoffs. So that's completely different.
Yep.
So I'm not too sure about what they're going to do with the 1. But I trust Kevin Durant. I trust Amen Thompson. I love Alperen Sengun. I really like that Jabari Smith has stepped into a role to where he's not going to shoot every shot that comes his way. And I just really like what the Rockets are doing as a whole. So I'm not going to put them any lower than 4. And I would probably bump them up 1 if I had to do anything different.
Yeah, I want to give Jabari Smith a lot of credit. It's not often top 5 picks don't become stars and then still find a role in the league. And he has found exactly the role that he excels at. Provides great defense.
And Tari Eason, too.
Because Jabari Smith, people are questioning if this guy would be a complete bust, but he's found a role. Great defense, stretched the floor incredibly well in the playoff series against the Warriors. Outplayed most of their top players, Jalen Green.
Yeah.
And he was great in the playoffs, and I'm really excited to see him in this role, especially next to KD. I think that you got those two lanky guys that can stretch the floor. The Rockets are going to be scary. Amen Thompson coming in at year 3, and obviously everyone knows that this guy's just
always nasty.
Bouncing off the walls everywhere.
But you don't want to pick a bar fight with Amen Thompson.
Who did he punch something in?
Jose Alvarado. After Tyler Hero last year. They were fighting for a rebound and
preseason
started fighting. But neither of them got ejected. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. It's like hockey.
Yeah.
Just send them to the box.
Hey, relax, calm down.
Get your punches in.
Come back in the game.
Yeah. As
long as you keep it within the lines, within the whistle, cool.
That's all good. Well, I love hockey. How they let them fight. That's
dope.
Yep. Fight, go in the box. You're good, man.
Facts.
That's amazing. So at 3 of the Rockets, like you said, moving up, you can move up a spot. Exactly what we talked about.
Yeah.
I just mentioned. So
yeah, I got the Clippers at 3.
Okay.
I'm very high on the Clippers. I just feel like Kawhi's not going to get in trouble for anything.
Yeah.
That's kind of how the NBA rolls and how Adam Silver is. So plus it's a LA team. So. What are they really going to do?
Yep.
James Harden. Still love James. I got a little respect for James for just the way that he has continued to play and continued to fight for wins in the playoffs whenever people question that. I don't know if you've watched Starting 5 at all this year, but he talked about it, how he's one of the best players to possibly ever play the game, but since he doesn't have wins in the playoffs, people don't mention him as that, and that bothers him. So I think he's gonna come this upcoming season. He knows he's on the tail end.
Yeah.
He knows that he's got to give everything he's got. Kawhi, I feel like he's got a lot to prove. I don't know if he cares that he has a lot to prove. That's a big thing. Ivica Zubac, I love him. I think he's definitely the way that he popped into MIP conversations last year and into top 10, I would even say top 7 or 8 centers in the league at minimum. Just crazy out of nowhere. Nobody expected it. James Harden has a big thing to do with that, just because of the gravity that he brings and obviously driving to the rim and the lobs, but you got to be able to finish those, and we've seen a lot of players who can't, and they're out of the league. So I really like what the Clippers are building, and I don't know, I trust Tyronn Lue. I think he's going to get them to where they need to be, so I got the Clippers pretty high.
Zubac is also one hell of a defender. They brought Brook Lopez in, who historically has been a good defender. Last year, not great, but we'll see. Clippers really impressed me, and Zubac's improvement has been a great storyline in the NBA the past couple of seasons. So moving into the top 2, I think this top 2 probably most people have. I think you could argue the Rockets being up there, but I don't think the top 2 is certain in terms of ranking. Yeah. We talked about this. We struggle. We're a little weary on flipping them, but I do have the Nuggets at 2. Yeah. Amazing offseason. As soon as free agency started, man, Ben Tenzer, the new GM, taking over from Calvin Booth, just did what Calvin Booth should have been doing the last 3 years.
No, literally.
Gets Cam Johnson, gets Tim Hardaway. They get Valanciunas as well, a much better backup center than Dario Saric.
Yeah.
And That's just perfect pieces around Jokic.
Oh yeah, I mean Cam Johnson is a huge improvement over MPJ in my opinion.
Yep.
Plays his ass off on defense. Very, very consistent 3-point shooter. Gets to his spots. He's very unselfish. He just wants to win basketball games, and we saw that whenever he was with the Suns and he was in the finals. I just really like the pairing of Cam Johnson and Jokic. He's going to get a lot of open shots. He was getting open shots on the Nets whenever they knew that was the only player that was going to shoot the ball. I mean, Cam Thomas. But, you know, I really like the Cam Johnson pickup. I think it's very underrated. If Valanciunas really wants to play in the NBA, then I really like that backup center acquisition. I mean, I think he's a starting center in this league on 20% of teams. So he's probably one of the best backup centers in the league, I would say. Yep. And I don't know. I really like what they have, and I almost put them on one.
Yeah,
I was very close.
I was as well. And
especially if Jamal Murray is the Jamal Murray.
If he can be Jamal Murray for Jamal Murray throughout the playoff Jamal Murray for the whole season.
If he can be Instagram story Jamal Murray the whole season, he's going to give you hell.
All right, moving on.
You remember CJ McCollum said, they're saying that my beard looked like Jamal Murray pubes.
Dame was like,
bro, he needed to trim those things. It looked like Kevin Durant's head. Anyways, number one, I got the Thunder. Obvious reasons. Shea is nasty. Shea is going to be MVP again.
Let's move on to Shea.
Shea's going to be MVP again, in my opinion.
You have Shea going back to back.
Yes, he's disgusting. I think he might average 35 this year. Like, bro, Shea can do whatever he wants.
He can.
Pause. But they got J-Dub, nasty. I don't know when he's going to come back from injury. Probably late November, maybe. Yeah. Early December. I think they'll be fine without him for the time being. Chet Holmgren, I think he'll step up. He's been healthy most of his career, other than his first season and last year. But whenever he was healthy last year, he didn't really sit out any more of the games after that hip. So I'm really confident what he's got going on. I love iHeart. He's been shooting the 3 in preseason. Yeah. If he can stretch the floor at all, that's disgusting, which is what he was doing his first couple years in the league with the Rockets. He was shooting threes. So I really love the Thunder. Obviously, it's hard to hate the Thunder unless you're like a Pacers fan or any team in the Western Conference. Yeah. But I really love what they got going on, and I think that the 1 seed is theirs to lose for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Best team in the NBA last year. Didn't lose anyone. You're a little disappointing that Thomas Sorber, their rookie that they drafted, out for the season. I would have liked to see what he could do in limited minutes. Obviously, they have Holmgren and Hartenstein. Yeah. But they like those double big lineups, and if you could have inserted him. Fortunately, they can't do that this year. We'll see if Chet, it's just a health again with him with that frame. It's just unreliable, to be honest. He always starts the season so well, and then he gets injured and sets him back. Comes back not in the greatest rhythm, so hopefully he can stay healthy throughout the year. Yeah, we'll see when J-Dub comes back. Yeah, I do think we talked about this a little bit, that they'll relax a little bit. They're not as hungry. They're not the hunters anymore. They are the hunted, and I think that could catch up to them. Yeah, which opens the door for their potential to drop to the 2 seed, and that's why we both debated having Denver at 1, especially with Jokic. I think Jokic will. It's not even a thing. I know Jokic will be.
We know Jokic will be top 2 or top 3.
Exactly. So, but that's been our Western Conference. Yeah. Moving on to the East.
I feel like the East is a lot easier to predict. Yeah. And there's a lot less to say about the
Moving on to the East, unfortunately. That's what I was going to say. I think we probably both have the same 15 like we did in
the Nets.
The Nets.
Yeah. I mean,
horrible draft.
And I don't know what they're doing. Yeah. I mean, Cam Thomas, he's a bucket whenever he is hitting his shots. Yeah. Which is, that can be any player in the league. Exactly. So, I love Cam Thomas. I want him on a different team just to see what he's made of. We got bits and pieces of it whenever he was playing alongside Kevin Durant and Kyrie and James Harden, but I don't really know what to make of Cam Thomas. MPJ has just turned into a weirdo since he left the Nuggets. Yeah. I don't know what they were doing to keep him quiet. Yeah, but bruh. Yeah. Like the first day he was out of the Nuggets facility, he made a podcast with Lana Rhodes. Yep.
Hanging out with the Nelk boys.
What are we doing? Yeah, it Nuggets, just doesn't make any sense, bro.
Nuggets PR.
Yeah, and then he's going on
putting up Wilt
what's it called? Kick kick with Dion or whatever. I'm like, bro,
not locked in.
What are you doing?
Them Nuggets PR people who had him in line.
Hey, bro,
give him a raise.
Literally, like he's been tripping since he left.
Yeah,
like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and then I mentioned their draft sucked, and it did.
Yeah, it did. I mean, you have
3 point guards you can't shoot.
And you got like how many first round picks? 4 or 5?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, 4 or 5 first round picks, and you don't get a single player that's like
anyone.
Oh, he can be an all-star.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Igor Dimin, I mean, I'm pretty high on him.
I'm pretty decent.
But I don't think he's going to be an all-star.
I don't either.
I think he's going to be decent. I think he's going to be an off the bench probably. I don't think he can play the 1 in the NBA. I think he'll be a 2 or a 3 and get you probably 4 assists off the bench. He'll be like Ben Simmons now.
Yeah.
Minus like the decent defense.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the heck's going on.
He's just not an NBA starting point guard, and they drafted him.
No.
That high, and then they drafted 2 more point guards who can't shoot the ball. Nolan Traore, who he was projected. Remember, before the year ago, he's projected to be top 5. Did not have a good season over there in France. Then they got Ben Seraf and Danny Wolf.
Danny Wolf's basically a point guard.
Yeah, so
I think Danny Wolf's a very interesting player.
Very
Plus the snaz on that thing, dude. Dude, bro can smell a fart from like they play in Brooklyn. Bro can smell a fart from like Connecticut, bro. His nose is massive. Yeah.
He's smelling UConn's game.
Yeah, he's smelling UConn's game.
Don't know what that has to do with anything.
Yeah, literally. But,
my bad.
If he gets hit in the nose during the season, they might have to cancel the damn game. Like, imagine the blood out of that thing.
Something.
What were you going to say?
No.
You got to tell me after. No. Would that cancel us?
Yeah, and the right wingers would.
All right.
14.
Oh, 14. I just got it, bro. Oh, God. Be like Charlie Kirk. Oh, man.
No.
I don't think a lot of right wingers watch the NBA.
Yeah.
They knelt for the national anthem.
Yeah.
LeBron, shut up and dribble. All right. Anyways, Wizards at 14 is what I got.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
Okay. Basketball. Hornets.
You got the Hornets at 14?
I got the Hornets.
I don't know why I'm so surprised. I got them at 13.
Yeah, so you're like, oh.
I was like, whoa, fuck.
Again, LaMelo Ball cannot play a full season or even close to.
He's wearing ankle braces. Steph Curry does it.
Exactly. I don't know why people with ankle injuries don't wear ankle braces.
Because it's not the alien vibe he's going for.
Yeah, I guess so. We had a phenomenal preseason.
Oh, yeah.
Dude put up crazy numbers, was doing one-legged threes and everything.
That's the thing with LaMelo. He's going to look insane until he rolls an ankle and then he's out for 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. And then those 6 weeks turn into 12 and then he's out for the remainder of the season. So, I don't blame you for having him at 14.
Colin Knippel.
It's a weird...
I'm not...
Weird fit.
Not high on him. Not very high. Like, we talk about... Corner sitter. He's like me in 2K. We sit in the corner, pop threes. Maybe he'll make them, maybe not.
Yeah. Not a phenomenal athlete at all.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. And then him on the Hornets too. It's like, bro.
Who is the white guy that got hops? Not Knippel, it's the other one.
White guy with hops?
Yeah. I think he went to Duke too.
Cooper Flag?
Who was that? Oh my god.
I don't know.
Basketball podcast.
I know Reed Shepard had a crazy vertical coming out of college.
Did. God, who am I? Here, I'll keep talking.
Right. I got the Wizards at 14. I don't really know how I feel about Alex Sarr yet. It's too early for me to decide. I don't really know how I feel about any of the young core except for Bilal Coulibaly. I love him. I think he's going to be a phenomenal player in the NBA. I think he has the potential to be an all-star someday. If he plays his cards right, and I really like what they did getting off of Jonas Valanciunas at the trade deadline. I don't know how I feel about CJ McCollum on the team or Chris Middleton. I think they're good, veterans to have in your locker room, but they might make you win a few more games if they're both healthy than you would want to win. So I got them at 14, and then at 13 I got the Hornets. So I'm not far off.
I was thinking of Liam McNeely. I don't know if
on UConn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
can he
Liam
jump?
McNeely, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he can.
Wrong one.
He played it, why am I blanking on the name now? That crazy...
Montverde?
Yeah, he played on Montverde with Cooper Flag.
And that's right.
He was ranked higher than him before Cooper Flag reclassified.
Oops. Camera went out.
Our battery is exhausted over here. Yeah.
Horrible stamina.
Horrible stamina. It's like Zion Williamson.
Yeah. At least you guys got the different angles for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, gosh, we're taking so long.
Let's run through it.
Let's run through it.
The East is boring anyways.
Wizards, love Trey Johnson, love the pickup. A lot of young talent. Excited to watch him play. Alex Hart.
I don't know how I feel about Trey Johnson
up to this point. I have the Wizards at 13.
Yeah. I mean, I got the Hornets. You already said everything.
Okay. Heat, I have at 12.
Heat at 12?
Risky with Eric Spoelstra and Bam Adebayo. Great. Tyler Hero. That Heat culture, though, I don't think it's at this point.
Yeah. I got the Bulls at 12.
Okay.
They're very content being in the play, and I'm glad that they're not going to be this year, in my opinion. Modest Buzelis, I'm really high on him. I don't know what they're going to do with Kobe White. Yeah. He's been in trade combos. They can't get off Nikola Vucevic. But if they can, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually climbed in the rankings a little bit more because I think Nikola Vucevic does not contribute to winning at all, especially at this point in his career. So I got the Bulls at 12, and I'm hoping that they're fine being out of the play-in finally. That's my hope.
That's a good hope. Get a different game over there in the in-season tournament.
Yeah.
Not play-in.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all right.
Okay. We just kind of got distracted by Conca nipple and stuff like that.
Thinking about nipples and Liam McNeely.
Yeah.
You thinking about Liam McNeely's nipples?
That's what was going on. 11 Pacers. I think injuries. And without Halliburton, lost Miles Turner. I think this is a team. They'll just take this year. They won't take it super. But I could also see this team doing some damage as a low seed in the playoffs. Yeah. They're just really hard team to predict.
You can never count them out, bro. They came back from 3 8-point deficits in the playoffs. So,
I don't feel super comfortable here, but I also could see this team all right, let's just take this year off, get Tyrese healthy, get a top pick, and then next year we'll ramp it up and really go for it. And that's why I have them at 11.
Yeah. At 11, I got the Heat.
Okay. So on sport apart.
Yeah, I think Bam Adebayo is a great player. I think Tyler Hero is a great player. They did nothing in the offseason to help them. And I don't know how to feel about them whatsoever. I don't think Heat culture is real with the team they have. I think Khalil Ware's been phenomenal preseason. But is that going to be him during the regular season? Is he going to get those opportunities in the regular season? I don't know who's going to take them from him.
Right.
But
I don't got anyone.
I mean, Eric Spoelstra always plays some players where I'm like, why is he playing? And then he goes off for 17 points and, makes an impact. So I don't know how to feel about the Heat, but I know that I'm not high on them. So that's why I got them at 11.
Yeah, that's valid. Unfortunately, at 10, I do have the Bulls.
Okay.
So play in again.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're just good enough. To be Billy Donovan is an underrated coach.
He is.
He's gonna get you wins.
Like you said, everything that you said, I agree with. Sticks. I think Josh Giddey, he got an extension. He's kind of just what he is at this point.
Yeah.
Noah's saying. I mean, what a rough start.
Bad, bro.
Getting put on a poster by Johnny Furphy, but
and the face he made.
And too. The face.
He was going.
Look like someone else.
Bro, I'm gonna make that the thumbnail of the video, bro. All right. Number 10, I got the 76ers. At number 10, I got the 76ers.
Okay.
I do not know what the hell is going on with them.
Does anyone know?
Joel Embiid made his first shot in how long last night?
5 years?
Yeah, it's bro, it's been insane. Paul George's already out to start the season. Jared McCain's hurt. Kelly Oubre Jr. should be a model. Shouldn't be playing basketball, in my opinion. He'd make a lot more money. Well, not a lot more money, but I'd be more interested in what he's doing. I'd be more interested in what he was doing if he was a model alone. So, I got the 76ers at 10. I think the most unpredictable team. I like Tyrese Maxey, but I don't know how much he contributes to winning yet.
Yeah.
I mean, his all-star season was whenever Joel Embiid was off and on with injuries, and they didn't really win a lot of games. So it's I don't know if he's a player that contributes to winning or if he's just a guy that was given an opportunity with a hurt team.
Yeah, I love Tyrese Maxey, though.
Yeah.
Great talent.
Yeah.
Really likable guy as well. You mentioned just so unpredictable with injuries. Yeah. Jared McCain even he's having injury problems. Man, you just go to Philly.
A dude that never got injured.
Yeah, exactly.
His whole career, and then he goes to Philly.
Something's going on over there in Philly.
Something in the water.
I agree that so unpredictable.
Yeah.
So unpredictable. So what were we at?
10.
Let me log back in. At none, I have the Raptors. I actually like a lot of what they have. Brought in your buddy Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes, I was worried about him, but he didn't settle in the final preseason game, and that's the biggest thing with him. Get to the rim.
Yeah, dude,
Just
you're
get to the rim.
Huge, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's put on muscle since he got into the NBA. He can get to the rim at ease, but he's been known to settle for mid-ranges, fadeaways, or three-pointers. Whenever, like the final preseason game, he had 31 points, and he drove to the rim like 20 times. So,
yeah, I think they'll be really fun to watch.
Oh yeah,
and yeah, really interesting team. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
I think they're a big wild card too.
They are.
They're going to be underrated.
Yeah,
season.
And I have them here in the play-in. Or God, if I say play-in. Wait,
No,
no, it is play-in.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm hating on myself for no reason. Jeez.
At number 9 is where I got the Pacers.
Okay.
I think T.J. McConnell showed a lot in the playoffs. I think he can run a team to a decent ability.
Oh, dude, I didn't even mention.
To a decent capacity.
He gave the Thunder hell in the playoffs.
Bro.
He gave them hell.
He was like the only player outside of Tyrese Halliburton that was really getting
he was
buckets.
Man, he was a pain.
I mean, he was
What a player.
It's that freaking. He would drive every single possession. It was crazy.
Yep.
He would drive to the rim and do
Mid fade, yeah.
And bro, the way he shoots the ball was
Way up here.
bro. Hey, it was a bucket. So
What a player, man.
bro. I love T.J. McConnell. He's the story that like everybody wishes they could have.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how he runs with it. Like I should be an accountant or whatever. Like he's just. I mean, he's funny. He's a likable guy. Unless you're playing up against him, I would hate to play against T.J. McConnell. But I really like Aaron Nesmith. I hate that there's a meme of him going around crying after he lost the finals. Like, bro, it's you make it to that point and you fight so hard to a Game 7 of the NBA Finals. I dreamed about being in a Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Look where the fuck I'm at. Like, if I was in Game 7 of the NBA Finals and I lost, bro, you're going to cry.
Yeah.
If you don't cry, you're not a human. You don't care enough about the game of basketball. So I hate that's become a meme. I love Aaron Nesmith. I like Obi Toppin. I am intrigued to see what they do with the absence of Miles Turner and obviously the absence of Tyrese Halliburton. But I think that they're a team with Rick Carlisle that's going to will themselves to win. We saw that in the playoffs. They were basically an underdog in every single round that they were in, and they found a way to win. And then they made it to Game 7 against what looked like the most unstoppable team in the league, and they made them look stoppable for a little bit. So I think they got what it takes to make the play-in, and I wouldn't be surprised if, like you said earlier, they make the play-in and they upset a couple.
I'm excited to see Andrew Nemhard in that starting point guard role, man. He had a hell of a playoffs.
Yeah, bro.
That clip.
I said, whenever I was watching that live,
every time even now when I see people keep posting, I'm like, ooh.
He looks like Shea.
Yeah,
on Shea. I mean, obviously both from Canada, but I mean, it was nasty, bro.
Friends. So moving on, like we're on to the next segment. Next team, I have the Sixers at 8. We said everything we need to say about the Sixers. So
and number 8 is where I got the Raptors.
Okay. All our rankings are right there.
Yeah, they're like 1 or 2 off. I really like what the Raptors did picking up Brandon Ingram. They got him for nothing. Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk in a first. Fleece. I like Bobby Marks as the new GM. I think he's got what it takes to like actually want to win games. I think he's going to shop RJ Barrett, which I think is a smart idea, but also him and BI have looked really good together in the preseason. Both averaging about 20 points a game. Whenever Scotty can't hit the ocean. But I really like Alcaperto. I think he's one of the best like paint centers left in the NBA.
Yeah.
Obviously can't shoot for anything, but he's going to set hard screens. He's going to play defense. He's going to rebound. And he's going to finish.
He's like a worse Zubac.
Yeah, literally. He's like a Zubac light or like Valanciunas, like if he didn't shoot threes. It's just with better defense, like a young Valanciunas, I would say. But I really like what the Raptors are building. I love Jamal Shad. I love Emmanuel Quickly at some points. His celebration is tough. Have you seen it? He says call 5.
Oh, okay.
Because number 5, it's tough. And then he waves, and Joe Mazzulla hated it.
Oh,
he said, "Shut the fuck up."
Really?
Yeah.
Mazzulla's a character.
Mazzulla's wild, but
wait, one of my roommates here was telling me that Mazzulla was like he got asked if he fought Jaylen Brown, what would happen, and he said, if I fight someone to death, or I'm taking him with me or something. Like, it's so wild.
Bro, he's insane. He got in trouble for domestic violence too in college.
Did he?
Yes.
Dude, the NBA loves some domestic violence.
NBA loves some men who beat their girlfriends, and I don't get it. I
Get
don't
it in check, Adam.
I don't condone
Come on,
it.
man.
Adam Silver doesn't care. It's a highlight league.
You speak bad about China though. Get out.
Yeah.
You're done. Okay. Moving on. I got this. We're 7, right? We're at 7. Bucks at 7. I feel so bad for Giannis. God, they don't do anything for my man.
They get Damian Lillard, and then as soon as he gets hurt, they waive him. For nothing. They could have traded him for something. I swear. Like, even if it's like a second.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you don't have the cap space to just get a second, but there's bad contracts in the NBA. Yeah, take on a bad contract, get some picks. Get something. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Giannis too, man.
They traded for Kyle Kuzma last year.
Yeah.
Disaster.
What's that?
Picked up Miles Turner that could help a little bit, but that's more so like a Brook Lopez replacement. It doesn't really move the needle in any way.
I think Miles Turner's a great player. I think he's underrated, but I still at the same time don't know how much he really contributes to winning.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's weird. At number 7, I have the Hawks. I love what they did in the offseason. I love Trae Young. I love Kristaps Porzingis. Hopefully he can stay healthy. I love Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I love a lot of players individually on this team. Like, I absolutely love them. We haven't seen them all together yet. They made a lot of moves in the offseason that are going to change up the entire trajectory of this team. So I just don't know how they're going to mesh together yet. In the preseason, they have looked good. I love that Kristaps can space the floor for Trae. Even though he's not a huge driver, Trae has shown that he can get to that spot where he can hit the floater. And whenever he does get to the rim, he's really good at dumping it off to the big guy. So now he's got 7'3", 7'4" Kristaps to catch lobs if he's willing to do that.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be a really good team.
Weird postseason for Kristaps. Had that weird virus illness.
I thought he had AIDS, dude. Like the way that
That's
they
what
kept
I was
that
saying.
thing silent.
And then he said he still doesn't know what happened.
Mystery virus.
He still doesn't know. We'll see. That's going to be our biggest
Isn't he from
discrepancy.
Latvia? What's going on in Latvia?
Something's going on in Latvia.
Yeah.
Also, Davis Bertans from Latvia.
Random
shout. But
he's missing a finger.
Yeah. So something's weird.
Something's weird in Latvia.
Something weird in Latvia.
You got people missing fingers and getting AIDS.
That's going to be our biggest discrepancy.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it is?
Just a little.
So you got the Hawks pretty high.
I swung the Hawks. I have the Magic at 6. Okay. Hold on. Love the Magic. Just, dude, injuries as well. But they have Desmond Bane. Like, okay.
Who do you think is gonna get hurt on the Magic?
Jalen Suggs always hurt.
Yeah.
Phenomenal role player.
Yeah. I like that they got off Cole Anthony.
Yeah. Oh God, he's in the Bucks now. Poor Giannis.
Yeah.
That's the theme of this episode and hairlines, I guess.
Yeah.
But okay, I just have a weird feeling they're just not gonna. I don't love their point guard situation.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, I feel that.
You need guards, but I think Powell's gonna be a freaking beast again.
Yeah, I mean Jalen Suggs is more of a 2.
Yeah.
And he's a great defender.
Yeah.
Doesn't give you anything on offense.
Nope.
Unless it's a breakaway dunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree there.
But
I think Franz is gonna step up a little bit in the playmaking.
I can see that
in the playmaking.
I'm not a huge Franz guy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Anthony Black hasn't shown me much.
Yeah. They have Tyus Jones.
I mean, he's going to be solid, but is he your starting point guard?
Yeah, exactly. They got Jace Richardson in the draft.
Which I really like Jace Richardson.
I do too.
But I think he's more of a 2 in the league.
Yeah, exactly. He's not an on-ball. I'm just concerned about their on-ball. Yeah. But Paolo can obviously carry
Yeah,
that.
I don't blame you.
But yeah, that's why I have him at 6. I could obviously see him at size 2, honestly. 3.
That's probably our biggest discrepancy.
Oh, okay.
That might be. Unless you have the Hawks at like 2 or 1.
Okay, don't have it.
Which that'd be crazy.
Okay.
But, all right.
6?
Going up, I got the Bucks. Everything you said, I feel bad for Giannis, but I think he's going to win some games.
It's Giannis.
I think this is his last year in Milwaukee. I'm not going to lie.
I agree.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone to the trade deadline.
Yeah, get him. Free Giannis, man.
If he is, dude, the Bucks should be at like 12.
Oh, yeah, they'll be awful.
If we were like predicting what's gonna happen, I might have the Bucks like a lot lower because I don't know. If
I put in some predictions in here. You just did fully healthy.
Yeah.
What does it look like? I predicted a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, but it's fine. Kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
So at 5, I have the Celtics.
Me too.
Okay, there we go. We agree on that one.
It's like one of our only agreements on this, other than the Nets, I think.
Yeah. But like on like straight ranking, but all of our teams are pretty right next to each other. Celtics no Tatum, at least that's what it looks like.
Bro,
he's recovering so well though. You don't know, and they're just a great team. They picked up Anthony Simons, great scoring piece, and the Celtics are gonna win.
Peyton Pritchard's great.
Yep, Jaylen Brown's great. Yeah. Derek White's great. The Celtics are the Celtics.
The Celtics are the Celtics. Yep. They're gonna be good. Even in their rebuilding years, they were good.
Yeah,
well, decent, but decent. They had Gerald Wallace. I loved Gerald Wallace as a kid. Fun fact.
Okay.
I don't know what about him, but I loved him. Anyways, Pistons at 4 for me.
Okay.
So.
That's what you got?
Yep.
My computer died. That's why I took a picture of it. Like I prepared. I
got the Pistons at 4 because I think Asar Thompson's going to take a leap. I think he's going to be an even better defensive player. I hope he can shoot the ball a little bit better.
Do you have Pistons at the 4?
Oh, hell yeah.
4. There you go.
Oh, yeah. I think Asar Thompson's going to take a little bit of a leap. Hopefully he can shoot the ball better than last season or better in general than, 12%.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Duren's going to be on the team long term. I don't know if Jaden Ivey's going to be on the team long term, but I know Cade Cunningham's there. And Cade Cunningham, if we're talking about MVP candidates, I might have him top 5 because he willed them to a lot of wins last year.
I can't wait to watch the Pistons.
Me too, honestly.
Because they were good for the first time in forever last year, and I just want to see if they build off of that. I have them at 4 as well. Mm-hmm. Again, Cade Cunningham, what a player.
I was honestly so sick whenever Jalen Brunson hit that game-winning shot in the playoffs. I was gutted.
The refs, not to be the refs guy, but they knew who they wanted to win.
Yeah.
Moving on, I have the Hawks at 3.
Okay.
I'm high on the Hawks. I love the pick of Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Who did you have 4?
Pistons.
Okay, cool. So we have back-to-back.
Yep. So Hawks at 3, and it's just, I think Trae Young's incredible. I'm a huge Trae Young guy. I just think he needs the right pieces around him. We saw him carry the Hawks to the 2021 Eastern Conference Finals. He was incredible that year. Love that they got Porzingis. He's finally free of Clint Capella and Onyeka Okongwu. And Trae Young's like one of the best playmakers in the league. So you need a solid 2-man game. Love the pick up of Na. I think he balances out Trae Young's lack of defense. And I'm high on the Hawks. Jalen Johnson, he was very good 2 years ago. And then injuries got it to him, but I think he'll bounce back this season. That's why I have the Hawks up there.
At number 3, I have the Magic.
Okay. It's not
too bad. I love the Desmond Bane pickup.
Yeah.
He's about 1,000 times better than Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And I think Paolo's going to take another leap, which sounds crazy, but I think he's really turning into like a Carmelo Anthony, LeBron light hybrid. Like he can get to the rim with ease. He's super athletic, but he's also like methodical in the way he moves. He can get to that post. He can shoot the mid range. He improved on his 3-point shot last season. Franz Wagner, I think he's fantastic. I think he's a little bit overrated.
Yeah, I do too.
I still love what Franz does. Hopefully Mo Wagner's back healthy. I love how he was kind of written off and then signed to a team with his brother. We know how that goes, but now he's like super impactful, big off the bench. Yeah. And then Anthony Black, we'll see what we get out of him. I like Anthony Black. I think he's a really good defensive player as well as Jalen Suggs. So I think they have all the pieces to work together, and I'm just really excited to see them. I think they might be one of my favorite teams to watch this year.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I like what you said about Paolo being an efficient scorer. He doesn't need dribbles to score. He's that old school.
He can just rise up.
Yep.
And he's so strong, bro. He's been like NBA ready since he was like 17.
Oh, yeah. NBA body. Like, he's huge. I think people don't understand how big Paolo is. He's legit 6'10", and he's that big. And
he's like 260, bro.
Yeah, he's huge. He's like 2 inches taller than LeBron, same weight, and moves like that. Not quite as well as LeBron, but like he's like that.
Yeah.
2, I have the Knicks.
Me too.
So top 2.
So Knicks. Our 2 and 1 are the same.
Okay.
We agreed on a lot in the East.
Yeah, we did. The Knicks are a solid team.
Yeah. I mean, I love if you see them like outside of them actually playing, which I'm not saying that they play bad at all, but if you see the names like OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Miles McBride, you see all these names on a list, and you're like, oh my God, the Knicks are fucking stacked, which they are. But at the same time, they have clutch players, but sometimes in clutch games, they just end up losing. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. But you see all those names, you're like, oh my God, their defense is nasty, their offense is complete. Like, they have the most complete offensive big man in the league, in my opinion, other than Nikola Jokic. So it's like, they're a nasty team. But then you got the Cavs above them, and the Cavs are the Cavs. And I think what's scary to me is I have them at 1 because they were fantastic last year. I love Darius Garland. I love Donovan Mitchell. I love Jared Allen. He's one of my favorite big men in the league because he doesn't care what anybody thinks about him.
Yep.
Evan Mobley, he's disgusting. The sky is the absolute limit for Evan Mobley. He's a star in the making, or a star right now, whatever you want to think. I think he's a star. I don't think he's a superstar yet, but I think he will be. But I kind of see like some mid-2010s Cavs. I mean, Hawks and the Cavs.
I definitely see that.
They're fantastic as a team. They win all these games. They're the 1 seed above, the LeBron Heat, which, I mean, there's not a LeBron Heat on here.
Right.
But they're the 1 seed, but then in the playoffs, it's like, the fuck? You just won 65 games.
Yeah,
and you're losing in 5?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense. But I still think they're going to be a fantastic regular season team.
Yeah, I mean, you look at their team, it looks so complete. That DeAndre Hunter swap, they swapped out Isaac Okoro.
Yeah.
Great pickup. Defense is nasty, of course. Darius Garland, I really want to see this guy at full strength in the playoffs.
Me too.
You're right. They've disappointed the last 2 years in the playoffs, which is really unfortunate because they've been such a great team in the regular season. Donovan Mitchell has been fantastic in the playoffs, but they just let down. I think a lot of that has to do with the lack of creation on offense.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of role there, and I think when you mentioned Evan Mobley taking a leap, I think that's where he could come in and start creating his own shot, looking for his spots, and he could be the reason that they get over that hump that they haven't been able to get over so far. We're running a little late on time here, so we're gonna do some superlatives. We just have a couple like quick hitters. Most exciting team, most boring playoff team, most surprising and most likely to disappoint. So let's start with the most exciting team. Who do you got?
I got the Rockets as my league pass team. I'm going to be watching a lot of Rockets games.
Great pick.
I'm super excited to see Amin Thompson just play basketball in general. One of the most athletic players in the league. Kevin Durant, any team he's on is going to be fun to watch. And LP. It's like all three are like the best of both worlds, best of 3 worlds, whatever you want to say.
Right.
I mean, playmaking center, can shoot the ball a little bit, athletic wing, and one of the best wing scorers. So I'm going to watch a lot of Rockets games.
That's a great pick. Great pick. I have the Pistons, and I just because they have another Thompson, so maybe the Thompson twins are just. And then I just want to see how they build off of last year. We talked about Cade Cunningham. Excited to see him ascend even further. Just love the young teams. Young teams are always fun to watch. Oh, yeah. I was going to consider the Spurs, but it's kind of low hanging fruit. So
that's the only reason I didn't. I'm going to watch a lot of Spurs games.
Yeah. But so most boring playoff team. We'll do both conferences. Eastern Conference. We probably the same.
Bucks.
Yeah.
God.
Not really. You know how bad of a team you have to build around Giannis for them to be considered the most boring team?
But they're gonna be boring as hell.
Yeah. West. Who do you got? Clippers. I could see that. I
think they're gonna be fun at some points, but at other points, I'm just gonna be like, all right, another step back, James Harden 3. Cool.
That's true. That's a good point.
Like, I don't know. Teams in the West are a lot more fun.
Yeah. I struggle. Is this crazy to say the Timberwolves?
No, I almost said the Timberwolves.
Oh, okay.
But
they have one dude who's just unbelievable.
I just think a good Anthony Edwards night is a lot more fun to watch than a James Harden good night. That's the only reason that I have the Clippers.
That makes sense.
That's the most boring. But, I mean, I'm going to have fun watching any of the Western Conference playoff teams, honestly.
Yeah. Way better than the East, obviously. Yeah. So, most surprising, you might have took this from my rankings. I have the Hawks.
Okay.
I think they'll be way better than people
anticipate. I think they will too, but I have the Raptors.
Okay.
Just because I think a lot of people are writing them off as, how they have been since Kawhi left.
Yeah.
But I think the team that they've put together now, the only thing that they were missing was a guy that could get his own bucket. And they got that. In the preseason, their defense has been insane. They're forcing the most turnovers every single night. In the preseason, I know it's preseason, but they're getting out there picking up 94 feet. And, I mean, I think if Scotty Barnes has another all-star year, if RJ Barrett can put his ego to the side and create his own shot whenever he needs to, but also let Brandon Ingram get to his own shot, and Emmanuel quickly can, pass the ball and facilitate, I think this team's going to be like a top 6 seed, if I'm being honest.
I can see that. I could definitely see that.
Plus, the East is wide open.
The East is quite literally wide open.
I think that's why we both have an Eastern Conference team.
Yep.
Either of those teams can be like top 6.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously the Hawks probably will be.
Yeah, they could climb pretty dang high. Most likely to disappoint Lakers. I have.
Yeah, I got the Cavs.
Okay.
Just because of what I said earlier about like the
Right.
Hawks mid 2000s, they got a lot of good talent, but they don't really make it that far in the playoffs. At least they haven't yet. So we'll see.
And then with the Lakers, is I had that discrepancy earlier. I just said, the Lakers bait's always there, man.
Yeah.
NBA today gets you, I guess.
Mm-hmm. The Lakers are master baiters.
Moving on to the end of the show.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. If you've made it this far,
Probably haven't.
if you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button.
Please.
Like the video, comment. We'll reply to every
Share
comment.
it.
Share it.
Yeah. We will
We will actually reply to every comment. I know everyone says that. We'll reply.
We will literally read them, and I might cry tears of joy.
Yeah, and I might jump up and down on the bed like I'm.
Hey, also, speaking of jumping up and down the bed, subscribe to the OnlyFans. We actually do this show. I'm just kidding.
Jeez. It's not true. But like, Jesus. OnlyFans link in the bio. No, for real, link in the bio will be our Instagram or Twitter, our Spotify. If you're
Apple Podcasts.
If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please follow the show.
Follow it. Rate it 5 stars.
Yes. Please share it.
Just please show love. We're trying our
need
best.
it. You know how the economy is right now.
Yeah, I can't find a job for nothing.
$10 an hour can go
with a full degree.
With a full degree.
And I don't act this way during my job interviews.
Yeah, like we have fun on here. Hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Exactly.
Genuine conversation. This is how we are off camera too. That's that's the best part about it.
I feel like we got more comfortable towards the end of this.
Oh yeah,
100%. At the beginning, it's kind of
we're like,
yeah, hello, I'm Cannon, and I'm Zach.
And then we're talking about.
But then at the end, it's like we get fun. So might take some time, but stick with us, and I think you'll have a fun place to watch.
Yeah, for sure. And we also love basketball. Basketball season's right around the corner. First regular season game is Tuesday. Yeah. Thunder. First game, then the Warriors, Lakers, of course. Every year, man.
Real excited.
Every year.
Hopefully we'll have this up on Monday. Like you said, subscribe, give us a like, comment, all that.
Please.
So, thank you guys.
Thank you and bye.